Alrighty, hi again everybody, back on this Friday evening, a beer reviews with Kyle. I have for your viewing pleasure and our tasting delight, as my good friend Dave would say, a local beer here. This is a local brewery. I'm going to go one off on this Friday, get one variant. This is the Listermann Brewing Company Nutcase Raspberry Jam. Listermann Brewing Company Nutcase Raspberry Jam. As you well know, Listermann's Nutcase is very, very popular. It's one of my all-time top 10, top 5 beers ever. I don't know if I've had this beer. I've had the Concord Grape was awesome. I don't know if I've not checked this in on Untapped. I saw it at Jungle Jam. They had single bottles of it for like $3. I was like, you know what? It's probably going to be where the Listermann makes some nice varying flavored beers. Sorry there with the pizza. I had the Dragon's Milk polish that up. But again, Listermann Brewing Company, Nutcase Raspberry Jam. Hold on one sec, a couple quick notes on this brew. Could not find this on Beer Advocate or the Bros. They did not have that. Listermann does not have a lot of beers review, which is kind of odd. It does check in at 6.7% ABV by volume, so a little, kind of spiked. It's a ale brewed with peanut butter with raspberries and natural flavors added, and of course limited release. This is limited, and this will be probably off the shelves in the end of July. They only sell it in single bottles. Could not find a bomber, even a 4-pack, 6-pack. But Listermann has some flavored beers. I'm going to talk a little bit about Listermann here before I get the pour going. They're a big local favorite. Nutcase is one of my favorites. Shamrock Shake's a great beer they made. They've done a lot in the community with the Team Fiona, of course, the Hippo, our great museum, our great zoo, the Cincinnati Zoo, which to me is probably second in America, folks, San Diego Zoo. But getting off topic there, but they've done a lot of stuff with the Biggie and the Tupac beers with the IPAs, the East West Coast, the Beastie Boys series, very cool. So they're very, very, very unique, and they're very creative, and they have a lot of styles, and I love them for that. The beers are pretty good too. I mean, they make some nice beers. Again, Nutcase and Shamrock Shake, probably my two favorites from them. The 562 oatmeal stout, I got a bottle of that. I've had a killer oatmeal sweet stout. I mean, that was kick-ass. They've had some nice beers. A little pricey for me though. I like Nutcase as an all-time favorite, but it's $12 for a 4-pack. When I could drink Sweet Baby Jesus from the Claw, which is probably a little better. They're similar. That's $10 for 6, and you gotta go do Claw. And I hate saying that local, but 10 for 6 or 12 for 4. You kind of look at. But back to this beer and back to Listermann. Enjoyable company down in Norwood, right there, about 15 minutes away at Xavier University. So very big with the locals. They're not as hype as Rhinegeist or Mad Tree. Kind of smaller. And here's your Listermann bottle cap. Nothing there. It's the black cap. So we'll keep it for our personal archives. And let's get a pour on this raspberry Nutcase peanut butter porter raspberry jam. I do have some glassware from Listermann. They're kind of a glass barrel. They're drink local. Had one. I have one of this blue variety as well. So a couple of Listermann glasses. And let's get a pour on this. Like I said, this is something like regular Nutcase. It's flat. Yeah, I'm not getting. Yeah, a lot of the pour is not coming out great on this. Last time it did not either. Let it sit up. Getting a lot of head on this early, and let that settle. Again, did not find a whole lot about this. I'm gonna try to pour this in here and see if I can get the head to settle. Well, that's a lot of head. I don't know if the beer was dropped. It'll settle in, folks. It's gonna get it into the glass. Not a lot on this beer. 28 IBUs, not bad. Obviously, being a porter. Untapped, give it. My friends, it's a 3.5. That is really shocking for a local brew. A couple of the people were saying that peanut butter is better with grape than raspberry. Overall, there's 700 reviews. So this is a limited release yearly. I think this was brewed last summer. Don't know if I tried to not check it in. It's 3.97 overall, 700 reviews. So that's very good. A lot of head on this beer. And, I did this with the Concord one where it's just, I don't know if it was how the beer was made or what it was, but yeah, I don't know. Get through that thick head. That is a thick head. Look at that head. I'm not sure what's going on there, but that head will dissipate. But yeah, look again a little bit more about Listermann. Like I said, down in Norwood there in Cincinnati. So they're well known for their IPAs. I mean, they make some nice IPAs with the Big Ian Pa, the Fiona, you know, some other stuff, Brass Monkey, all that. So they've made some nice beers. I'm a fan. I think they're a bit pricey on some stuff. There's also a brewery called Triple Digit, which is actually a contract with Listermann. Everything they make is over 10%. They've got Chicao, and they've got some really nice variants of that. But that is Listermann, but just 10%, so Triple Digit, obviously. But let's go ahead and get in the room. I know the head is it has dissipated a little bit. It's starting to fade. Starting to fade a bit. I'm saying 1.5 inches, a quarter head here on the pour. Let's get in the aroma. See if we get some peanut butter and raspberry in this. Yeah, oh wow. It's a blend. Peanut butter raspberry, yeah, you get both. And I think they're balanced. So I want to set this headset a little bit more. Finish off that Dragon's Milk. Also threw in a Red's Apple Ale for everyone to know that I drink one of those with my pizza. I had to eat. You know, doing big Dragon's Milk and a couple other New Hollands tonight. Wanted to get this down, but this is cool. A Listermann variant. Like I said, they probably won't even see this next week at Jungle Gym. Single bottle, limited release. Now, regular Nutcase, as I said, awesome. I've had the Concord Grape. That was awesome. Of course, people aren't jelly. So the head's dissipating. Let's go ahead and get a sip here. Listermann pint glass. Cheers. Drink local. Yeah, very good. Nice beer. I get a lot of raspberry there. I really do. It's good raspberry. That raspberry's going down now. Great, my friends. This is nice. Yeah, you feel that after drinking Dragon's Milk, I needed a cooler. That is almost like raspberry juice. It's a good flavor sliding down my side palate now. This is excellent. The head settling. Peanut butter up front. Almost a peanut butter nose up front. Raspberry finish. Nice. This is good. Listermann's done it again with this. This is great. Yeah, finish the bottle out here. That's a night. Yeah, I can get used to drinking this. Again, a lot of people say peanut butter and raspberry. They have a peach variant as well. So you really, kudos to Listermann for doing these. And Nutcase was awesome. This is excellent. Great raspberry. It's almost like a raspberry drizzle. Like, if you ever get like a raspberry cheesecake with a drizzle on like raspberry icing almost. That's kind of what this tastes like on the finish. Oh, nice. And the peanut butter up front. So you're getting a Nutcase peanut butter porter with a raspberry finish, in my opinion, which I love. I mean, that's the thing. These different fruits, I like them all. You know, raspberry, blueberry with the New Holland. This is great. Yeah, great. Cheers. Let's get more going on this. Oh, excellent. This is excellent. I'm gonna if I got to score this, I'm gonna say it's an A. Nothing wrong. This is a great beer. I'm gonna give it an A. Great raspberry finish, peanut butter up front. Yeah, nice, very nice. I'll keep this bottle. It's an A for me. If you want, get out and get this. I mean, there's a lot of people that like the Nutcase, and get out and try this. I don't think I've checked this in on Untapped. This is nice. It's an A for me. I'm gonna score it a 94. Yeah, great beer. An A. So I'm giving the local boys praise on this. I've always liked Listermann. I think they were a little overpriced, but this is great. A beer for me. So I'm gonna sip this one and cheers on this. Gonna sip this one. I'm gonna get a New Holland going here on this Friday night. But this is 6.7% ABV by volume. The Listermann Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio, in the Norwood area. It's an A beer for me, folks. If you like peanut butter, raspberry, either or, try this. I think you get both flavors. The peanut butter is the predominant flavor in this because it is a Nutcase-based beer. But the raspberry is there and it blends very nice. So I'd say it's 60-40, 60 peanut butter, 40 raspberry. Excellent beer. 6.7, little buzz too. So yeah, good beer. Limited release. If you're out and about or in the area, try a bottle of this. You will not be disappointed. We'll see you back here with the New Holland beer coming up. New Holland beer. I'm gonna try to keep my viewers a little more less informed. Tell them the brewery or tell them it's gonna be local, but not let them know. So we'll be back with the New Holland beer in 30 to 45. Go Red Legs. See you, bye.